Hello and welcome to OT Reacts, and here we are for episode 23 of Attack on Titan. And last time we got off an episode where we saw a bit of the aftermath of the rumbling, not around the world, but just in Parody or Paradise or whatever you want to call it. We saw on the island, we saw some of the reactions of some of the characters we know. We saw Yelena kind of frozen by what's going on. We saw Connie taking our boy Falco away, trying to revive his mother by having his Titan mother eat him to take the founding, or not the founding Titan power, but one of the 9 Titans powers, and basically revive her. There's that whole mess. We had a lot of Gabby moments, her kind of progressing as a character, becoming more aware that we're all devils, that we all have a bit of a devil inside of us, and that we're all the people on this Attack on Titan world. They're all going through the same shit, and they're all people. They're all the same people. That's mostly it. It's just that conflict between Connie, Falco, Gabby now, who's like trying to save Falco, and then obviously the cliffhanger at the end was the whole Annie thawing out, as the episode's called, Thaw. And we're gonna see how she reacts to this whole situation, what she's been going through, I guess, as she was like frozen or stuck in the wall material. And yeah, see what's up with her. That's the really exciting part of this episode. So I'm just really excited to get into it. What is this? All right, Trost District. Woo. Because we were in Shiganshina, right? Our guys, our girl Hitch. Hey, Hitch and Annie used to be they're kind of homies. Oof. Yeah, I mean everyone knows. They all heard the announcement from Eren. Yeah, of course there's gonna be people that very much agree with Eren. Oh, there's a lot of them. You can't blame them though. There's always gonna be a sense of self-preservation. So is this where Annie's being kept, in Trost District? It would make sense, right? It's like it's near the inner walls. Oof. That's gotta be her, right? Oh no. I hope nothing bad happens to Hitch. Like I said, maybe Annie and her are homies, so maybe she won't do anything crazy, question mark. Oh. Wonder if she's realized anything. Like if she knows what's going on. Oh, she's small. Yeah, she hasn't aged at all. Ooh, okay. Hey, maybe Annie's weak. She's been like stuck in there for a while. Yeah. Yeah, she looks... I don't know. You need help. Get someone over here. And take that ring off her. Please. What if she's too weak to transform, though? Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's kind of risky. Don't do it, Brad. Come on. Come on. You gotta listen to her. You can't risk her becoming a Titan like right there. So I wonder if she heard the Eren announcement. Oh, okay, so she could hear this stuff. Fully conscious? Like... Yeah, okay, so it was like Eren when he was stuck in like Titan form. Oh, for her it was just pure darkness though. Okay, so she knows mostly what's going on. Oof. Yeah, I mean, he definitely is. It's so weird seeing Annie in the show now. She's been gone forever, bro. Season 1, bro. That's crazy. I mean, we've seen bits of her since then, but look at this. You guys were kids. It's what were you expected to do? Like fight against the government? Oof. Yeah. So what I was asking in the last reaction, like what was her... She seems like she just cares about her dad and... So her dad isn't even her actual dad. Foreigner with Eldian blood. Okay, yeah. So she feels like in debt to him. In a way. Oh my god. Damn, I didn't know it was this kind of... I know he was training her hard, but I didn't know it was this kind of relationship. Oof. Damn, holy shit. Yeah, he liked that. That's so weird, bro. Yeah, come on, you gotta... She has a lot on her mind. So she just kind of went along with things and went along with the whole plan of becoming a warrior. That's too late though. The second, like, the thought of her leaving, he realized that, you know, he really saw her as his daughter, yeah. He couldn't have her just leave and, you know, go on this dangerous mission. Whew. The strings right now. The music's so good. Yeah, her father's in serious danger though. I mean, maybe she could do something with her Titan power if she gets there quick enough. That's Reiner's mom, right? Yeah, they think they're crazy or something because they didn't see any of that. Let us out. They're not gonna do that. Guilty of conspiracy, oh no. He's already on his knees. Yeah, they're sweating bullets. They know what's going on. Is he wavering now? Not so sure about it? Oh no, okay. That didn't sound too good. Yeah, he got his ass beat last time he was there with them. Ha, sliced in an ape. Come on, man. Looks like it. Looks like they're all in with the whole Jaegers thing. Shit, outdoors anyways. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Not right now. I don't think right now is the time. He's right. Ooh, Armin wants to go. Yeah. I don't know. Armin will pull some shit out of his ass. That's actually kind of true. I mean, what are Reiner and Pete gonna do now that their government might be destroyed? Yeah, that's definitely in play. Though maybe if you could inherit the founding titan now that Eren has it, maybe you could have someone with ultimate power to keep everyone in check. But Armin looks so grown, it's crazy. Just kind of asking for orders again. Bro, where are they, bro? Where are Hanji and Levi? Yeah. We haven't heard anything of his story. We saw her once. There's too much going on all at once. You can only focus on one thing. He's always thinking about that. Ever since he got revived. He's always in doubt. Yeah, I could see that. By the time he gets there, Falco might be like starting to wake up. It sounds weird. No, this is your name now. This is your name. Oh, okay. Ugh. Yeah, I was about to say, Flock on a little bit of a power trip here. Man, Flock, you're not that guy. You're not that guy, man. He did gather comrades, but I don't know about all the Eren stuff. Eren telling him shit. Oh no, bruh. Oh, whoa. The stuff inside of it. Yeah. This guy. That was a long time ago. That was a completely different Jean. That old John is gone, man. Like, How are you gonna go back to how you were like years ago after all this shit that you've gone through? And here he is just pulling more bullshit. Oh, Connie was bullshitting? Or is he just, did he lie to him? I think he's just lying to him, right?
記憶喪失のお前を安全な病院まで送る。お前は本当に一人で倒れてた。本当だ。
Oh, I love the music
俺
playing
は
right now.
兵士だからそのくらいのことをやって当然だ。もう少しだけ待っててくれ、母ちゃん。俺は兵士になって、そして。ありがとうございます、コニーさん。
Yeah.
俺一人のためにここまでしてくれるなんて。
How you gonna sacrifice him after having this little conversation with him? Falco's like the fucking sweetest little guy ever. So yeah, he's not even aware that he's a Titan yet. Oh, this soundtrack's so good. Alright. Oh, there's more. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to escape on the air. Do they have they don't have like any type of radio transmission, right? Yeah, they don't. They might be able to escape some people on some airships. But yeah, the large majority of the people are going to be stomped. Oh, there she is. And Levi's not too far. They recognize her? Okay, he looks kind of okay. Kinda. Yeah. Alright, so that was the episode. Another exciting episode, some more build up going on, some dialogue. But I guess to start in the beginning, we saw Annie again. She's back. And she kind of thawed out of her, wall material, cocoon, or whatever you want to call it. And she escaped. She's, super weak and kind of fragile. It looks like she hasn't really grown at all. Like when she stood next to Hitch, when she was like climbing behind her, or hiding behind her, trying to get that one up on her. She looked way shorter than Hitch, and Hitch and her, they were peers. They were like the same age, or around the same age. And it's kind of weird to see like Annie still looking like how she looked like back when we saw her in season 1, but even more, skinny and weak. And it looks like we know exactly what she wants to do. We found out more about her backstory, about how she's basically an orphan, and how her father, or the guy we've been saying is her father, is this guy that just kind of like took it upon himself to raise her. But of course, he raised her in his own like selfish and wicked ways, or he really just raised her for his own self. I guess he just wanted to improve his life. And he was also a former orphan, so I guess in a weird way he thought of it as like maybe as this is probably better off this way than it is just like living in some shelter or whatever, especially as an Eldian child. And we saw her getting raised, basically trained specifically to become a warrior. And we learned a lot more about Annie in this whole process here, as we listen to her speak to or tell Hitch, her backstory basically. Yeah, and her whole thing now is she doesn't really care about the mission. She doesn't care about specifically ending the Eldians in the walls or anything like that. She just wants to go back to her father because that's the promise she made, and that's what she wants to do. And she also said that this whole rumbling thing is like affecting people that also care about their fellow loved ones, and stuff. I assume like Reiner, right? Like Reiner has family outside the walls, so stuff like that. And that's the whole craziness with Annie. She just wants to leave the kind of get away from the island as much as possible and try and do whatever the hell she can to get back to Marley and meet up with her father. Whether or not she does anything, like she's able to accomplish anything by doing that. Like she has her Titan powers obviously, so maybe she, in some way, Annie's Titan is pretty strong. She's like really quick, so could she like gather her father and just run away and like try and escape the colossal titans maybe? But it looks like there's a possibility that her father just got shot back at the camps. We saw a gunshot, but we didn't see him get shot, so you know, it's really, you know, 50-50 if he's dead or not. I feel like a lot of times in shows like they pan away before they actually show the person dying. I just assume they're still alive, so I'm assuming the guy's still alive. There's a possibility he's dead though, because obviously we saw the gunshot or heard the gunshot. And okay, that's basically the whole thing with Annie. And now we got, you know, this whole Connie, Armin, Gabby, Falco situation, where Armin and Gabby are gonna go out there and try and stop Connie from feeding Falco to his mother. Which is just a crazy thing to say out loud, but you know, Connie, I mean, someone said it, I forgot who it was, but someone was like, you know, Connie, you know, I feel like he's gonna have pause to like feeding Falco to his mother, because, you know, Falco's just this little boy. Connie's like this lovable guy. He's like gets along with most people. He's really, you know, I guess he wears his emotions on his sleeves kind of, and he's just a good guy, at least that's, you know, how people perceive him, and that's how I perceive him. And so to think that he's gonna like kill this person, basically, you know, kill him to revive someone else who's already, you know, kind of already dead basically. Yeah, it's his mother, but you know, especially now that we're seeing with him on the horseback with Falco, you know, that he's having conversation with Falco, like I said in the reaction, he's like the sweetest guy ever. So like, I don't know, it's like this little kid, and he's such a good person that, you know, you think you're really gonna, you know, kill him. Like it's kind of crazy to say. And so, you know, Armin's determined to do what he can to, you know, like start responding to the things that are going on. You know, he basically, I feel like from when he was talking with Mikasa, it was kind of like a thing, like there's so many things going on that I can only really focus on one. You know, I gotta take this one at a time. I'm not like this, you know, grand commander like Erwin, like, you know, who he feels like would be able to completely, you know, be able to answer to all these, you know, really, you know, difficult topics and difficult situations going on. And, you know, he feels like he would be a better leader of men and be able to respond to his people more. And we always see that conflict within Armin, and within Armin, that, you know, he doesn't feel like he lives up to Erwin, because that's kind of the expectation put on him, and he puts on himself that he, you know, has to be as good or better than Erwin, because he's the guy that you know, was revived instead of him, which is just a sad, you know, sad thing to be able to be living in that type of situation where you're putting so much pressure and expectations on yourself. Now we're gonna see you know, how successful he is in potentially saving Falco along with Gabby, who had a little sweet moment there with Mia. Or no, she's Mia, with the other girl, Kaya, right? That's her name. You know, we're seeing Gabby become more and more, you know, friendly towards the people inside the walls, and like I said in the intro, she's kind of realizing more and more that these are people as well. You know, these are people, not just devils or whatever. And so that's that whole issue there. And then now we're seeing this whole Floch thing, where Floch is kind of having a power trip because, you know, Aaron's not around, and you know, Aaron's obviously doing his own thing. He's you know, completing the rumbling. So Floch kind of feels like there's a bit of a power vacuum. Like he's trying to put himself in there to you know, kind of have himself be the leader and try to do, you know, crazy shit that he really shouldn't be doing. He really feels like he put it upon himself to be the leader of this group inside the walls, while Aaron's dealing with all the stuff outside the walls. And now he's here like executing people, shooting people. He's just doing crazy bad shit, crazy shit. And he's kind of a loose cannon. You really don't know what he's gonna do now. Like I'm a little scared for our characters and for, you know, some of the people we know, because it's in play now that Floch could just do anything. He could like kill anyone, or you know, take someone hostage, or, you know, you never really know with him, or like, you know, maybe execute some orders to have something done to someone. So that's kind of a scary prospect in itself. And, you know, John's here like contemplating, you know, are we finally free? Is this a good thing? Like, is he trying to, like, you know, I feel like it's kind of like almost a trauma thing where he's like so traumatized by everything going on that he's kind of putting himself in a way, trying to, almost, you could say, he's trying to convince himself almost. Like he's really trying to convince himself that this is somehow a good thing, even though he knows that a ton of people inside the walls got hurt by the rumbling, and a bunch of people outside the walls are gonna die. And you know, this whole flock and this whole group is like kind of radical, and they're willing to do anything. He's trying to convince himself, of course, that this is maybe a good thing. And Mikasa is trying to, you know, find herself and trying to find what she needs to do, and you know, trying to like, she's asking people what to do. She's asking Armin, what should I do? She's just really confused, and you know, without Eren around and all that, she just doesn't know what to do, because she usually just went along with whatever Eren did. You know, she just protected Eren. She just walked around. She wanted to go everywhere with Eren. So we're seeing her struggling with that, and you know, it's kind of shown in the whole scarf thing. Like she doesn't have her scarf anymore, which of course scarf is, you know, something that attached her to Eren. Eren gave that scarf to her. So you know, it's kind of like she needs to find her own scarf. It's like kind of the thing there, if you want to make it like a metaphor or something. Like she needs to find her own purpose, her own thing to do. That's basically what Armin said as well. Is like, just figure it out yourself. You know, you need to figure out what you need to do in this, you know, crazy situation that we're in. And the last thing that really needs to be discussed is the last thing that really needs to get discussed is for a little bit is the whole Hanji Levi thing. We finally see them. You know, we knew that they're still alive, even though Flock, you know, he was bullshitting about how they might be dead, or that they were dead. And we see them finally return, and they're, for some reason, Hanji is coming up to Peak, and the guy, the general, she's approaching them for whatever reason. Because by the looks of it, it's not like she got caught. She came up to them specifically to converse with them, and you know, maybe she has some kind of plan behind this whole confrontation. What that plan is, I don't know. I mean, Levi's obviously her. She's by herself. It doesn't even look like she has like any type of weaponry. What her plan is, who really knows? Like, it's not even known if she has like a syringe or anything like that to maybe potentially turn Levi into a Titan. You know, if that's like her plan to feed Levi Peak, that could be her plan, but how she's gonna accomplish that, I don't know. Or maybe she's just, you know, under the assumption that because she saw Eren's announcement, and obviously they saw the announcement, she's like, you know what, everything's over, like the rumbling's gonna happen, we're on the same side, we're both Eldians, maybe we could get to some type of agreement where you can help us and we can help you, kind of deal. Because I don't really see any way where, you know, she's gonna be able to fight these guys, fight Peak and the commander, the general, whatever his title is, I forgot his name. But that's about it for this episode. Really fun episodes, you know, some more build up, not a whole lot of action, or there was some action, but more like we're not ending any type of plot strings or anything. We're still building up right now. It's still a build up moment. There's no end right now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple episodes, and I'll see y'all later.